what he's got in some event style dungeons. And if you want, you can check out my previous videos with Ophelia. You'll have to go back a decent ways to get to some content that's more similar to like level 60-ish, which you probably won't find for a while. So this is seemingly pretty good. I already have an orange owl buff, and I am healing every shot. This is pretty strong. And it went away. So that's a temporary buff. See, this is only the second time I've played Gugu in PvE. I got a skin yesterday. We're going to see what goes on. Now, I thought that his buffs were stackable. So this is where like Gugu is going to be made or broken for me personally. Is how strong is his passive? Because I'm not really going to invest into a weak character, right? Even though I've lost like 2,000 attacks switching to him this early compared to a 5-star level 98 Ophelia. This is a 0-star level 60 Gugu. That is a lot of healing. But the buff doesn't seem to be that long term. It went away almost instantly there. Which, for some reason, I'm like sensing like that's not even legit. Like it's like something weird happened. Like a glitch or hacking. See, like the buff is extremely long right now. And now it goes away. Huh. Makes no sense to me yet. There's no visual displays. I don't see any buff timers. I don't see anything really. So it's just kind of like an RNG champion maybe. Like you get these buffs, they spawn on attack or kill or something. And then they just like disappear as you please. Like Ophelia is a lot more controllable because you see the buffs and you go and like get them. Same thing as Helix and Shade. Shade is RNG dodge, so effective health pool, really good for progression, but permanent uptime on damage. So Shade and Ophelia are like almost always uptime on damage or some sort of buff. The buffs, the passives here seem to be, I would rate them very poor so far. I've only done 2 runs with Gugu so far, but the passive I would say is very, very bad so far. Now, this is just my initial experience, my initial rating. Who knows? Maybe the buffs will last longer or even permanent in the future. He's just kind of getting released now. But as for progression, I would say in the moment, personal opinion is unprogressible. He will not progress you into endgame. He might progress your account if you're early in mid-game. But he's probably not going to progress you into an ultra late game. So I'm saying do not invest into him personally. But that's just right now. Like I said, Happy's always making changes. They could be making changes right now in this video, for all we know. Sounds illegal in my world. In my world, developer does not change the game without patch notes. That's like industry standard, like, as far as I'm concerned. And I feel like Habby breaks that industry standard a lot, personally. Some people might disagree, but I've been watching very closely to the just the general stats of the game mechanics. The game will literally just, like, things will change, you know what I mean? Like, you won't connect to the server, you'll go to play, and out of nowhere, like, your energy bar will change, like, to, which takes half an hour. It takes half an hour, or like 24 minutes or something like that, to get 2 energy. And, like, out of nowhere, you'll just be, like, 2 energy richer. And I'll be like, it was not 30 minutes. Like, I literally just opened my game. It said 20 energy yesterday. Then I tabbed back, and then it says 22. And I'm like, And sometimes that's a natural glitch, too. The glitches in this game, oof. They're almost like undercover excuses for, like, the stuff they want to do to their player base. Which will lead to acquisition, if you guys know a lot about development. Acquisition on video game developers occurs when white hacking gets involved, when whistleblowing gets involved. Like, let's say Anonymous or a very powerful hacking entity group decrypts what's happening in this game. And let's say they're doing very bad things to a lot of people, like black market stuff, like let's say I'm going to sell you 90% damage reduction in my arena. Nobody else gets it, but you pay me $1 million, I'm going to sell it to you. If that kind of idea actually manifested out into reality, and then got decrypted, meaning known by hacktivist groups, they would be whitelisted to auto acquisition the upper dimensional most root server of this game and transmute the code. Now, this is not playing, I'm not playing games. This is super high tier, usually classified, but not so much now that we're, like, in the more future alien data, open source future that we're in the moment. If you do something like that, you get caught. And if you get caught doing stuff like that, you lose acquisition rights. You don't acquire what you own anymore, you know? It's kind of like a lawsuit in a way. Look at the dog. I see this happen all the time in this mission. The dog just, like, flies to Egypt. Like, what are you doing? Bro, all right. What are you doing over there? I just heard somebody in the Nether say there are no acquisition laws. Lawsuits. Hello? You damaged my car. What, now I pay for it? You damaged my car. That's you doing something bad with something you owned, your free will. And now the other person acquisitions your money. Acquisition's real, bro. Like, I don't know whose stream you're watching, but you're watching the wrong stream of Intel. Acquisition is 100% real. This game has already been acquisitioned, I heard, on the low. I kind of want it to be on the high, though, because the hacking in PvP is literally 9 out of 10. It is 9 out of 10. I've played hundreds, if hundreds, 100 plus arena matches, I would say. I mean, that's only like 10 days. If I did 10 days of arena matches, which I've definitely done more than my fair share of 10 days of arena matches, I've done hundreds of arena matches, I get cheated 90% of the time. 90% of the time, a cheat code, a packet filter, or an APK edit, or a data edit occurs by the other single entity on the other team. It's a 1v1. It's either he's cheating because I'm not cheating. I want to play legit. It's either he's cheating or it's a legit match. And 9 out of 10 matches, I am occurred with packet editing, with data editing. Yesterday, I hit a person 12 times to win the match. 12 times. It was one of the energy duels. Can't remember why. I wanted to see what the leaderboard was, because they switched the leaderboard now. You can't even look at the leaderboard rewards without doing an arena. So I had to do an arena to see if it was worth it to even do arena. And it's not, because it's purple keys this month or this season. I usually only do arena if it's champion shards. Then I'll pretty much play 10 matches every day to try and get maximum trophies. But I'll get cheated 9 out of 10 times. And I'll still win, though. Here's the thing, is I just keep spamming with my mind. Cheat codes aren't real. Cheat codes aren't real. Cheat codes aren't real. Like pre-computed, legitimate data from the server. That we're forced to play legitimately. We're forced to play legitimately. We're forced to play legitimately. That's all I do. That's literally what this game has forced me to do, is spam with my mind. Cheat codes are not real. Cheat codes are not real. Legitimate play is all there is. Legitimate play is all there is. That's literally, I just cast that like a spell. Literally on repeat. Over and over and over and over and over and over. Like I'm the anti-cheater cheater. You know what I mean? Like I have to literally cheat code to bring back legitimate gameplay. So then the match is even. And it never is even. It's always like, oh, I just hit you twice and it did 0 damage. Like, I have 15,000 attack. Even if you had maximum damage res, I'm still hitting you 10k. But I hit you 0 twice? You don't got dodge. You're playing fucking Ornn, bitch. Like, I don't want to fucking hear... I don't even want to hear that. I didn't see no dodges. I seen 99% damage reduction. I hit you white damage for like 100. Like, hello? No, bitch. That's not how it goes. Like, why are you missing 500 health and I just hit you in the face twice with 15,000 attack? And I'm playing like Ophelia and I'm running like red buff. Like, no, dude. Like, I hit like 30,000 in PvP with red buff. Like, I don't even want to hear you. I don't even want to hear what it's... Well, not to mention a crit. I've been one-shot by a Helix before because I had him at literally 1 HP. He cheated to be at 1 HP to my awareness. I hit him at 1 HP and it still left him at 1 HP. So his cheat code was like, I'm Helix, I do more damage when I'm low HP. So bring me on 1 HP and keep me at 1 HP, and then I'll do maximum damage to them and then get out of the arena. So, yeah, if you're a hacktivist fucking Habby's source code, because they either have a mole coder or they're a dark company. One of the two. And just get rid of their mole code. That's all it takes. You just have the right team. Like, I feel like they are like a new company to the universe, you know what I mean, in a way. So I do feel like they do have good intentions. But one mole coder with equal authorizations is rest in peace your game, because they just filter everything. They put an upper dimensional redacted filter from their from their like work group, and then upper dimensional just means like mole coating. They want to keep it secret. They have a packet filter. Then they run it into their major software, outsource the packets. Packets get filtered in. Everything that gets filtered in looks legitimate. And now you got a root. So you have to take your source code and do an anti-root kit. And Happy's not doing that, bro. Like, I'm telling you right now, I know this shit. I'm a fucking computer god genius. I'm a fucking triple archangel from space. Like, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I know that this shit's going on because I read source code right out of my goddamn mind. Like, this is real life right now. Like, real fucking life. Your mole coder is packet filtering your entire game. He's probably dark marketing millions, if not billions of dollars just by renting out cheat codes. In H1Z1, this happened too. The cheat code software was $1,000 a month per client. You don't understand how much money you lose when you do this shit. Nobody wants to. I haven't supported the game since I've seen this stuff. I'm a big spender. I've spent more than $1,000-something in this game. And I'm just a casual. Imagine the whales. You know, you could have more whales if you don't fucking, have black market fucking shenanigans going on. And I'm confident that this game has it too. Like, it's even on Facebook. There's a fucking 30,000 member group. Well, there was. I reported it. It might have got taken down. I'm not sure. We'll see. I haven't looked recently. But there was a 30,000 member hacktivist group. Hacktivist meaning they want to hack the game and hack PvP. Not hack the game for fun like a private server. They want to hack the game no fun. Remove your fun. But yeah, what I really want to talk about is black market APKs. If you have a black market APK, get this. I could be doing this exact motion right now a whole bunch of times. 100 times. 1,000 times. Now I have 1,000 accounts you gotta ban. Now, if I want to go play PvP on one of them, it don't exactly work like that. If I want to go cheat in PvP and do corporate espionage to ruin your game, this is real life right now you're talking about. Hopefully they see where I'm coming from. I'm trying to get a hold of them, but they're not taking me seriously. I've applied to Habby 3 different times, 3 different ways. Because they don't fucking have a clue. They don't have a clue what's going on. A lot of these mobile developers, they don't fucking know what's going on. They just want to look at their game and create more stuff and make more money. They don't even play the game, so they don't ask their clients hey, what's the problems? What's the problems with the game? What can we fix? Good client community developer relationship is required in my world. That's what makes you look good. That's what makes you sell more. That's what makes you get your game better. I'm very confident this game could be published in a much better manner. And it's starting to already, too. If you've been following along for a while now, like a year or more, you know this game it kind of it got stepped up. What's the problem here? In terms of code development, I mean, there's clans, there's PvP now, there's duos. You can play with your friend. All that stuff wasn't in the game. And that kind of stuff is like mandatory nowadays for a good game that's going to be competitive. Next, there will be clan wars, hopefully. I mean, these are the things that you'd want to do in a successful mobile game nowadays. I was just trying to get something that would synergize with. Now I got to use Helix and I got to use. Yeah, I just got to do two things. It's kind of dumb. Not that big of a deal, though. Dude, my client's so ballin'. We out here. We're looking for members. We got, if you're 10 plus right now, we got 5 spots. I kick pretty much on the second day of every week if you're at 0. That's kind of my rule right now. Unless you're Sky Killer, you get a pass. That's it. Everybody else, you're dead to me. Don't tank my clan. That's not an exclusive rule, though. If you hop up in this bitch and you're 200 every single week, you get in the boot, boy. Alright. I'm smarter than the average. Holy moly. Alright. Where's the Gugu gameplay? It's coming. You know, we're gonna have more. I'm gonna do one of my favorite runs, Up Close Dangers. We're gonna see how he works in here. I might drop him before the stream ends, just because he's kind of not doing it for me, you know. He's hitting pretty hard though right now. Okay. You know what? That wasn't too bad. For level 60, no stars. He's definitely not progressional for me yet, though. Progressional means doing the chapters I haven't cleared yet. This is pretty good. As for speed of clear and damage, I'm going for that 99 today. I didn't know I was going to get it today, and I didn't save. And I did like a couple talent rerolls recently. I did a talent dump like 3 times, which is like 3 million coins for me. I probably should have saved, but oh well. I'll get it in 2 more days. The 99 affiliate. And then finally the 100. I did take off like a year on this game. So I've been doing double up close dangers every single day for the better part of this year. Meaning you get 2 and you can buy 2. So I've been doing 4. And that gives you a lot of coin. I run bull rings every single time too to get the 20% coin boost. I need to look at the stars again here. I would say late game, if Gugu is around level 90 and like 4 to 5 stars, you could probably start progressing in like the 24-25 range. Hard mode 20 plus with him. Now that I'm kind of getting a feel for like his level 60 and like the skills that he has. So his skin is pretty good too. Mostly because he's a damage reduction champ. So I would probably run a bright robe for the front damage resist. So then you have front damage resist, back damage resist. Run projectile damage reduction from like ruins. And damage reduction from ruins. Probably run bull rings. Or the other damage reduction rings. There's 2 of them, I think. Or is there? I don't know. Let me check on that. I don't think there is actually. Yeah, so I'd run something like this. For progression. And that's because reduced enemies' movement speed. That's what makes this champion. Honest God. I'm going to go with that. Like, that is literally what's making it progressionable. Like, when I get close to the enemies, they just, like, are like... Did you see the boss earlier? Like, I was dodging before he attacked because I'm scripted. I'm already muscle memoried. I'm already, like... I know what's going to happen. So I'm, like, ready to dodge. But the boss was like, I'm slow. And then I'm already dodging it. And I'm like, oh, shit. And then dodging is, like, so easy with this champion. I've already noticed that just in, like, these few 5 runs, 6 runs that I've done. Dodging is nobody's business. Because reduced enemies' movement speed. So, like, when they get close into the melee range, you're like, oop, juke, oop, juke. No problem. Easy money. Reduce damage from behind. I mean, I'm not really getting hit from behind, but hopefully, like, ground attacks count as that. Front damage resistance, upgrade. Each upgrade will increase max HP. All of that's, like, really good for progression. So, like, him with Bright Robe is what's up. I personally like Shadow Robe because of strong nearby damage to enemies. So I'm like... And then I have more rear damage resistance, too. Like, I have rear damage resistance on top of rear damage resistance. Like, bro, you trying to give it in my booty? Nah, I got fucking chastity belt. I got the booty chastity belt. You ain't ever getting it in. Go up. Good.
I smoke a little tobacco. Is that going to bother you?
No, you're good.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. I'm going pro already. I'm going pro. I'm turning my back every time that they attack. Like, oh, you want to do damage, huh? That's what I'm talking about, right here. Hmm. I just used 20 energy. I have 2 left. I used 20 out of 20. Alright, that's all she wrote for me today. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out. Peace.